Spence Schnaitter has been an icon, as far as I'm concerned, since his glory days at Madison High School. He was a monster of a man in those days, in 1950. In the final game in 1950, Spence scored 14 points, but we had 4 other guys scored in the double figures. But Spence was a scoring machine, but he was, you know, if they kept stats in those days with the rebounds, he might have held a school record. I don't know.
This has been in the trophy case, has it not?
Yes.
I haven't touched this since 1950. I should have brought a list of who all was on the team so I don't forget anybody in case I get asked.
Pee-wee's got it.
Pee-wee's got it.
Well,
I've got it, but
you know he's got every stat from the history of Madison basketball. And full smile. You're good. Now look up at that basket. All right, Spence, look right over at me. Hold that right there.
it's a piece of the net off one of the baskets, and when we cut the nets down, everybody, including the coach, got a piece of the net. I've got my piece at home someplace if I can find it, and but this was one piece that was left because we agreed that one piece would be left and would go with the trophy.
People generally knew it, and yeah, I've still answered questions on, were you on that team or did you know anybody on the team? And I said, yeah, I knew the whole team because I was on it, and so on and so forth. And it's always a point of conversation about Madison. You go away. I was a state representative for 5 terms, and somebody would come up to me and say, I remember when you played, and so on and so forth. And our team didn't play you, but we got tickets to state finals. We saw you play and all this kind of stuff. And we thought it might be another 8 or 10 years before Madison won the state. Well, it's been a long time since. And we felt very fortunate. We were the 3rd Madison team to go to the final game. The 1941 team lost in the final game right at the end of the game to Washington. And we came within 1 point of winning in 49, and I was a starter together with others on the 50 team, and we only missed getting at that time by 1 point. And so this was quite an exciting situation. And you know, we knew as seniors, it's the only time in our lifetime we had to, it was our last chance to win a state championship. And since we haven't won since, well, but we have gone to the state final since and have had some excellent teams, excellent teams.
Friday nights was basketball night in the state of Indiana. Everybody went. I don't care if you was from Deputy or DuPont or Saluda. Everybody went to the ball game. They had their own community and they did their own things at those schools. And the gymnasium and the Brown Gym was the same way. I mean, everybody came to the gym and followed us all the way through the state tournament.
It was kind of the only game in town. The other schools in this county, there were 6 of them, were out in the rural areas. They had small gyms, hardly seated anybody. I've talked to kids from out in the country. It was a big deal to be able to come in there and play on this floor. This was entertainment, and it was just part of the social life. Everybody that could go went to the ball game on Friday night.